Hello, I'm Debs. This is Debs Made This, and welcome. This is Friday Sews. Right, welcome back. This is my vlog where I talk about all things sewing and my journey to making a handmade wardrobe. So if that interests you, stick around. Thank you to everybody who's liked and subscribed. It helps the channel get spread. And my subscribers numbers are slowly creeping up, which is quite exciting. So thank you for that. So I've been a bit absent. Sorry. The kind of events of the last couple of weeks have wiped me out a little bit, so it's just taken a little bit. So I just thought I'll come back on and do a Friday Sews, do a chatty update, so you know what I'm up to, and I'll try and record the review of the pattern that I ended up making for the gathering. I shall put the plans video there, but I was trying to decide what to make for a sewing meetup in West Yorkshire, which happened last Saturday. There were tickets for 90 people and they sold out. I'm not sure there was quite that number there, but I think there was nearly. Including some sewing bee people and the Northern Soul Sisters, who are Rachel Tamlin and named Wan. So it was quite interesting to meet people in real life who I only know through the screen, because there's that weird thing where you know lots of things about them because you've been watching them chat for several years in some cases. But you don't know them and they don't know you. It's just a bit of a weird thing. So I kind of kept looking at people and trying to work out if I knew them in real life or if I only knew them from a screen. It was a bit strange. I was quite worried about going. If you saw the other vlog, you knew that. And I was fine. I had a couple of wobbles, but just for the number of people that were there. But we had lovely food and lovely Jem at Bobbins and Bolts and Ruth at Ruth Creates. Both kind of kept an eye on me, make sure that I was all right. I ended up making the Fibre Mood Nina, and I shall put a picture. And if you watch to the end, I'll put a little bit of video footage of me twirling in it. I won a prize for my dress, which was really nice, and I will show you that on another time, but I got lots of lovely sewing things. That prize was voted for by the people in the room, chose kind of their favourite dress. So that's a nice prize to win, isn't it? There was lots of other prizes as well, like widest trousers and things, which was really good fun. And there was kind of cheesy music and good food, and yeah, it was a nice thing to do. And it was nice to meet people in real life that I hadn't only kind of known on Instagram before. So I also, to share with you, have a little bit of fabric that's come, what I've been sewing, or some of the things that I've been sewing, and my plans. I'm recording a review for the Fibre Mood Nina, which has 92 pleats, which took some time. And if I've done that, I'll insert the link, and if not, I'll do it when I've done it. You know what I'm saying? I can sneak back in and edit and put it in. So I shall try and do that. So what I've been sewing, the first thing I can't actually show you because the reveal date for the challenge is tomorrow, but I have made a Talon jumpsuit by Sew Liberated, which is a bit of a departure for me. It's not my usual style, but then my life is not my usual life. I'm no longer going to work and professional and all of that stuff. What I'm doing is walking the dog and doing some massages occasionally and mooching about and sewing and doing things like that. So actually my wardrobe requirements have changed. And I've sewn that jumpsuit for Nadia's challenge, which is all about our ability to sew and adapt clothes for how we would like them to be, either because of our bodies or because of our preferences. And she's raising awareness for bowel cancer, and so I'll put a link to her channel down below, but the reveal date is kind of that last week of April. And she's asking for donations to bowel cancer, so I shall link to her channel down below, where her husband is extraordinarily brave, coming and kind of talking, and the pair of them talking about how their journey really. So kudos to Nadia. And just a reminder that if you have blood in your bowel motion, you need to see somebody and get it checked out. So this is a Pauline Alice Ibby dress. It's hacked it normally would stop here and that would be joined to the dress. So I've just extended it and then put a kind of high-low side seam on. I've not made it quite wide enough across the hip. I think I want a bit more room, so I'll probably end up extending that. And it just needs its cuffs and its collar. And I've done the buttonholes, but I haven't put the buttons on. It's got the hidden placket. And so that is going to be my entry for Sew April blouse 23, which is being run by Cloth Edit, but I haven't finished it yet. So the vision that I had is this under a pair of proper blue dungarees, and the vision that I have is a mashup between this, which is the Jenny overalls pattern, which has a fitted waistband and a wide leg, but instead of doing the wide leg, I want to do the tapered leg, so this one on the Sew Liberated cassettes, and they're just quite, they're not too narrow, they're kind of straight, and then you can just kind of cuff them. So that's my plan, whether that will work or not, and whether I've got enough fabric. So the fabric that I have is a real kind of blue stretch denim, which came from Sew Me Sunshine years ago. I don't know if I've got enough. If I haven't got enough, I'll just make a pair of cassettes, I think. But yeah, I'm going to try and get a pair of... I did think about making a pair of cassettes with a removable bib, but I can't really get my brain around it. I'm already doing one kind of complicated sewy thing at the moment, so I think I would just like to make straightforward blue dungarees that I can wear lots. And I have some fabric to show you. So I haven't been buying fabric. I've been trying hard to use my stash and managing. If you could see my dining room, it would be obvious that I have been ferreting through the stash of fabric that I have, which is slightly ridiculous. But the fabric that has came from Guthrie & Ghani. So they commissioned Rachel Parker. I'm sure you know this, but they commissioned Rachel Parker, who's an artist, to create a print that meant something to Guthrie & Ghani for their 10th anniversary. So all of the florals and the icons within the print have a personal meaning for Lauren and Guthrie & Ghani, and I really like that idea. I really struggled to choose which one to get. They were doing the NYX blouse and dress as their set, so I've already got that, so I didn't need that. So what I bought in the end were a couple. I'm going to drop them on the floor now. I bought this, which is a viscose. It's a really beautiful quality viscose, and the print is really clear. It's buttery soft. It hasn't been through the washing machine yet, but it is already buttery soft, and the print is just beautiful. So I got 2 meters of this on the basis that I would either make a little dress, or more likely that I would make a top and a bottom. So either something like the Fibre Mood normal with either matching shorts. See, I'm saying that and I don't think I would wear that. Or a Gilbert top and bottoms. Or last year I made an Ashton top and something called the Betsy skirt, which was just like a really straight, wide waistband, slightly gathered skirt. And I really like that as a combo. So maybe something like that. Anyway, that was my plan. And the fabric is beautiful. The other one that I got is I've forgotten again, every time I have to look this up, Chiquitita print. So last year they released this in a viscose and a lawn, I think, as well. But this is a French terry, and I just thought it was the most beautiful colour. I haven't quite decided. So my current sweatshirt pattern that I use is the Mile End hoodie by Closet Core. That's the last 3 or 4 that I've made. But that kind of, it's got these really interesting star lines that come around to the front. But obviously that's much nicer if you colour block that. And I don't really want to do that with this. So I could make it's a lion or a zebra. I think it's a lion, which has got a non-gathered sleeve head, but a gathered sleeve cuff, and then these long cuffs. And I've made 3 of those, I think. And I crop it, I wear it shorter. Or I could go back kind of proper old school and make a seam work. Anyway, seam work did back in the day a really cropped sweatshirt with a wide waistband that was really nice over high-waisted things and over dresses. And I'm sure the name will come to me and I will put it down there. But the nice thing about this was that they've dyed the ribbing to exactly match. So I've got ribbing to do bands and cuffs if I so wish. And it's a lovely colour, really rich and beautiful. So I was really pleased with both of those. That's my fabric splurge for this month. Now, fortunately, I still have a little bit of Fabworks voucher, which I'm going to keep in reserve for later on in the year, but it's my birthday next month, so I need to think about what things I'd like for my birthday. So I might do a video about that, about all the things that are on my list to consider asking for my birthday. Right, I think that's me. Let me know what you've been up to. What's the most recent thing you've sewn, and do you love it, or was it a struggle? Have you made an occasion dress recently? If so, what did you choose? And are you somebody who listens to the fabric like me in the green dress, or do you sew sensible things that you're going to get lots of wear out of, like I'm going to do with my lovely blue dungarees, obviously? I hope wherever you are in the world that you are finding time to rest and replenish and make things if that's what floats your boat. And I shall see you again soon. Bye bye for now.